America has a weapon so powerful, it has never once been declared in a war. No soldiers, no missiles, no blood on the ground. Yet it has collapsed currencies overnight, emptied grocery shelves, and brought entire nations to their knees. In weeks. And the most terrifying part? The countries it destroys helped build it. Globe. Threads connecting Washington, D.C. to Lagos, Karachi, Tehran, Cairo, Jakarta. One building controlling everything. Right now, whether you live in Lagos, Karachi, or Jakarta, a small group of unelected officials in Washington, D.C. are making decisions that directly affect the price of your food, the value of your savings, and the stability of your government. You didn't vote for them. You have no say. And yet, their decisions reach into your wallet every single day. Because your economy runs on dollars. Your country holds dollars as reserves. Your government buys oil in dollars. Your imports arrive priced in dollars. The dollar isn't just America's currency. It is the operating system of the entire global economy. Which means America doesn't just print money. It prints power. To understand how, we go back to 1944. Europe is rubble. 50 million people are dead. And inside a grand hotel in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, 730 delegates from 44 nations are asking one question. How do we rebuild the world economy? America walks in holding all the cards. By 1944, the United States held 75% of the entire world's gold supply. No other country came close. The deal was simple. Every currency pegs to the dollar.
Wow, what a
the dollar
beautiful
stays
hotel.
backed by gold.
It really is.
Fixed.
Let's go check it out.
Guaranteed.
The
The dollar
architecture
is
is
as good as gold.
I can't wait to see
For
the
25 years it was. Then
Welcome to
came
the Mountain View Hotel.
1971.
Thank you. It's
Vietnam was bleeding
Glad you
America
like it.
dry.
The view is our
The government
pride.
was printing
I can see
dollars
why.
it couldn't
Your
back.
luggage, sir? Yes,
France
please.
started
Right this way.
demanding their gold
Report when the
returned.
results are in. We need to
So on
compare this.
August 15,
What about the marketing budget?
1971,
It's on the table.
Nixon appeared
Everything
on
is-
national television
development
and
team?
said the words that
Optimized.
changed
Let
the
me explain.
world forever. I have directed the suspension of the convertibility of the dollar into gold. Temporarily, he said, it was never reversed. The dollar was now backed by nothing. The world
I have
panicked.
an idea.
Economists predicted total collapse. Instead, the dollar got stronger. How?
Oh, welcome.
Because Henry Kissinger had already boarded a plane to Riyadh. The deal Kissinger offered was breathtakingly simple. American military protection, advanced weapons, political support, in exchange for one thing. Every barrel of oil you sell to anyone anywhere on earth, you price it in US dollars. Only dollars. The Saudi minister paused. And what do we get in return? Kissinger leaned back. You get us. Saudi Arabia said yes. Every OPEC nation followed, and just like that, the dollar was reborn. Not backed by gold, backed by oil. Backed by the one thing every country on earth cannot live without.
Here's
You
your
want to keep
payment.
your lights on?
Thanks, partner.
Buy dollars first.
I'll put it in the vault.
This became the
Good
petrodollar
idea.
system. The most powerful
Secure.
financial architecture ever built in human history. Invisible. Automatic. Inescapable. America didn't conquer the world, it just made itself impossible to ignore. Every international bank transaction on Earth passes through a system called SWIFT. Think of it as the postal service for global money. America has the power to remove a country from it entirely. When that happens, the country cannot import medicine, cannot buy food, cannot pay for fuel, cannot trade,
Thank you for meeting
cannot
with me.
function,
Pleasure is
not a
ours. We are
bomb,
eager to
a
collaborate.
banking code.
Excellent. I believe
Iran
we
removed
should
from
break
SWIFT.
this. Indeed.
The Iranian rial loses 80% of its value within months. Inflation hits 40%. Ordinary teachers, nurses, factory workers, who had nothing to do with their government's decisions,
Contributing to the fund.
watch their life savings dissolve overnight.
Distributing shares now.
Received.
Venezuela,
Allocating funds.
North Korea,
Acknowledged.
Russia, Cuba, all sanctioned. All brought to their knees without a single soldier crossing a border. And here is what makes this weapon truly terrifying.
First,
Every
insert
bank
your
in the
dollars to
world,
get started.
European, Japanese,
Now,
Indian,
pump to fill up your
automatically
global
complies
currency.
with American sanctions.
And that's how
Not
you buy
because they
dollars
agree.
first.
But because
Next
any
card,
bank that
please.
helps a sanctioned country
Thank you.
risks
Drive safe.
losing its own dollar
Next card,
access.
please.
America doesn't even need allies to pull the trigger. The weapon enforces itself. But right now, something is beginning to shift. China has launched its own alternative to SWIFT, already active in over 100 countries. Russia trades energy in yuan, India buys Russian oil in rupees. In 2023, BRICS nations formally put a new global reserve currency on the agenda. The dollar still dominates, 58% of global reserves. But in 2001, that number was 73%. The slide is slow, but it is real. And here is the brutal truth nobody wants to say out loud. If dollar reserves fall from 58% to even 45%, demand drops. Value drops. The cost of everything America imports surges. Electronics, medicine, clothing, food. The bill for 80 years of dollar dominance comes due the moment that dominance ends. And for the rest of the world, a power vacuum that size has never, not once in history, ended quietly. So the next time you see prices rising, or a country's economy collapsing on the news, or a headline about sanctions on some nation you barely know the name of, remember what you now know. That wasn't economics. That was a weapon being fired. The world doesn't run on democracy. It doesn't run on international law. It doesn't run on fairness. It runs on whoever controls the currency that everyone else needs to survive. For 80 years, without a single public vote, without a single honest announcement, that has been America. Most people will go their entire lives without understanding any of this. They will watch their currency fall and call it bad luck. They will see prices rise and blame their own government. They will never know the name of the system that was running them all along. Now you do.
Africa is at $60. Prices reflect regional supply and demand. Sentence 56 shows a country stickman reluctantly exchanging gold and euros into dollars. He drops the gold and euros, then picks up the dollars. The exchange is complete, though he seems unsatisfied.
Because the next video breaks down exactly how China is trying to build a world that no longer needs the dollar at all. Whether they can actually pull it off is the most important financial question of our lifetime. It's already queued up for you.
This globe, wrapped in a dollar ribbon, symbolizes the global dollar system. The dollar's dominance affects trade, investment, and currency values worldwide. Financial flows connect markets, showing how changes here impact the entire world.